My friends, B-Dog here. Just wanted to give you a quick tips on the 3v3 Gauntlet. Every event has a little bit different strategy and it has a little different difficulty. And so I've done 3v3 Gauntlet before, but the interesting thing about this one is when it is the first event of a theme, it is incredibly, you have to be very diligent playing this if you want to get top reward free to play. So the reason is, of course, and you guys know this, but if you don't have any theme players, your style bonus is quite low. And kind of the annoying thing about 3v3 Gauntlet is, so I guess I'll show you before I get into that, but basically the annoying thing about 3v3 Gauntlet is I've got 2 theme players. So I did buy a pack with some coins I saved up. So I'm still F2P because I didn't use actual money. And I got that green, which is great. And then I earned Walton, and then I have that courtside pass for Durant. But technically, if you do math, I should be getting 30% plus 30%, or 33% plus 33% plus, another 10%. And I should be getting upwards of 70 something percent, and it's still down to 60, which is quite annoying. But what I did basically, so if you don't have coins and you weren't able to get any theme players, you have to be really diligent with this event, because previous 3v3 gauntlets, and it's kind of annoying, I don't know why, but this one, they only give you 6 energies, whereas before they've given us 9. So they've limited our energies, number one, and being the first event, we didn't have any theme players to have that style bonus, and that style bonus is huge. So most of us are going to be playing well into Sunday before we reach top reward. So the one thing I did, number one is if you saved any coins at all, go to the store, and the cheapest one I could get, I didn't use any 2,000 coin. All I had was I had 1,400 just saving, doing all the daily free rewards. But the pack I did was let's see, it's going to be featured. The end of the featured. So this dark pack here was 850 coins. So I did that, and I actually got, I got that green. And so that gave me a chance for 20%, or I guess however they did the balance on here. So I was able to get green, and then I earned Bill Walton, and then I courtside passed. So this, just a reminder, so, Gauntlet is about playing lots of times over and over and not letting your energy bar stay full. Because the longer this stays full, the less time you have. You literally run out of time. This is all about not letting time run without using energies. Some people skip sleep, some people set alarms, but you want to make sure you're playing every 3 hours or less, because, you get 1 energy per 30 minutes. So the key thing, you just have to be diligent the entire weekend, because they've limited our style bonus and they've limited our energies. One thing about 3v3 Gauntlet is our position rollers. So every single time, and this is where you need coins, at least 100 coins, but I try to position roll to get the max amount of style bonus possible. So I don't settle for my favorite players. I don't settle for one player being style bonus. I try to maximize my style bonus in here. If I don't get it, I'll buy more flats. Now, tricky here again, tricky 2K. You'll run out of position rolls here. And when you access it here, they don't give you any options for the point double. No, we don't point doublers. They don't give you any options for the position roll. So let me just show you. For example, if you go the back way route, you go to the store, you go to theme, you can have position rolls that just for 100 coin, you get 10 more position rolls. That's really crucial to me. I might even do the 30. I'm not sure yet, but the position rolls are key in this event as well, because as you know, your top reward is going to depend on your style bonus, and just maximizing your style bonus in here by having these theme players. So use those position rolls, maximize your style bonus. That's one tip. Don't let energy run out. I get about 6 hours of sleep per night. And so if I, for example, if I play till 10 p.m. with using all my energies, Takes 3 hours to fill up, so that's 2 a.m. I'm up at 5 a.m., so there's only about 3 hours of downtime where I'm not playing per night. And so if you think 3 hours per night, that's about 9 to 10 hours of downtime, and I'll get the top reward by Sunday. It's going to be into Sunday. It's going to be a hard event, so you're going to have to push hard. The very last thing, that you can do with these gauntlets, with your coins. So for me, I prioritize those position rollers, but you can also go to the store and you can get if you go to theme, you can get your event energy for 180. It's not worth as much because we don't have 9 energies, so that kind of stinks, but you could also get more energies. I think your better bang for your buck is the position rollers if you run out, and just maximizing your style bonus. Otherwise, this is really tricky. So knowing all of that, I did go in and buy one player, and I got him on my lineup, so I have this 60%. So I'm doing well for now. I'm into bracket 2. Grant Hill was actually my favorite player, so I'm probably going to do everything I can to get 2 of him. He was my favorite player growing up. I had his basketball cards. And I also, because of the network errors for one of our events, I video recorded the network errors I was having. I was able to get 5 large event chargers when I went to 2K support. So if you ever have any issues, it's very, very frustrating, but video record it, screen record it, and they will get back to you. And usually if you have enough proof, and it takes probably 3 or 4 emails back and forth, but you can get rewarded or you may not get the rewards you earned, because that's happened to me before. But they will compensate you somehow, and they're really good at doing that. So don't hesitate to screen record and contact support. If you do need to contact support, go to the top right corner gear button. Come over here, go all the way down, and then there's this support button. And then you can contact them and tell them your issue through an email, and they should get back to you and compensate you. So don't stay frustrated. If you have any issues, do that for sure. But then, just grind and grind and grind this weekend. It's going to be a grind. You're going to have to grind all weekend. As far as gameplay, I don't really you can play this on auto, depending on your team. You should be able to auto all the way through all of your games. But I'm always keeping an eye on my second half, because if I'm tied, I have had games where I've lost on auto just randomly. It's like your team all of a sudden sucks for one half on auto and you'll lose. You don't want to lose a streak. So you don't want to lose this hard streak whatsoever. So for me, if it looks like the game's going south and I can't win it no matter what, like I'll take over manual to try and win it, but if I'm not going to win, bail out, leave the game. That way you don't lose your streak. So that's another key tip, because that's 1,500 points that you'll lose and you'll have to restart. So definitely leave game. Make sure you leave game with at least 15 seconds left. I try for 30, but if there's just any chance of me losing one of these streaks, I get out and I just bail, because I don't want to lose my streak wins and I don't want to lose that reward. Part of free to play is you're going to depend on that 1,500 points when you win. So definitely don't lose your streak, and just keep an eye on your auto and just keep at it real hard. But you can definitely get an F2P free to play, and it's not too hard, but this is probably going to be one of the hardest grinds free to play, where you got to strategize, use your position rollers, use your event energies if you have them, but then you got to not have any downtime. So if you have any questions, let me know. I have a previous 3v3 gauntlet where I teach you alley-oop, and that's kind of fun for this event. 3v3 is easier to do alley-oops. I've got a really good, thorough instructional with pictures. So if you're interested in that, just look through my previous videos, and that's a lot of fun to practice through this. But other than that, just to grind hard, and best of luck getting that top reward. I hope you guys have a good weekend, and comment, have any questions, subscribe, like, all that stuff. I appreciate all of it, but let me know how I can help you. That's really the only reason I'm doing this. So best of luck, everybody. Have a great weekend. B-Dog out.